Hey guys, Andrew again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, and guess what? That's right, ladies and gents. It's time to show you the new Skylanders Imaginators I created. Well, I'm actually going to have quite a few videos, each one for a different character, or a different series of characters. Anyway, first off, you know how Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot are in Skylanders, right? Classic characters we all know and love? Well, guess what? I just added a couple other classic characters we all know and love in the game. That's right. First, I'd like to show you Ratchet.
This looks like a job for the big guns.
What do you think?
Okay, maybe just a few tweaks.
I know, it's a little bit hard to see him.
Dude, we're back!
What do you think? Does he look just like Ratchet? Or pretty close?
Gunslinging, baby!
Yeah. Little robots. Kind of reminds me of those little robots that you control and that follow you around in the game.
This looks like a job for the big guns.
Let's see, how well can you see him? To be honest, I'm not sure. Now, there was something I've been debating on his look at first, specifically the ears. Well, before I show you that, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the helmet so you can see better.
Perfect!
Oh, and I can see I noticed I gave him the cool voice. Seems to match his voice the best compared to all the other voices in this game. Right, you see the ears he has, right? Yep, don't look exactly like his, but they're the perfect shape. At first, I was actually thinking about giving him these ears. You know, the Spyro horns. And I've been thinking, they don't really match him as well as I thought they would. They definitely have the stripes he has on his ears, but, or at least similar stripes, but they're not the right shape, really. So I gave him these ones instead. They are a much better shape, even though they don't have the same stripes. But they have the little earrings there, which I colored brown. Try and match as much as possible. When I showed this to my dad, he said I actually did a pretty good job trying to make it look like Ratchet. One of the only things different is that his mouth is smaller than the original Ratchet, as you can tell. You're probably wondering why his armor is green. Well, that's because I actually modeled his armor after the armor from the cover of Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. See? Or at least I tried to make it look like that as much as possible. Oh, if I turn him around, that's supposed to be Clank. Sort of. Now, yeah, he has the tail too. What do you think? Oh, and here's like what I think maybe the best part about him. Just like in the classic Ratchet and Clank games, you can switch between many, many different weapons. Like these. What do you think? Now you might be thinking they all do the same thing. Well, that's where you're wrong. They may fire the same type of ammo, but each one gives you different stats, like power boosts. Like this one, headshots with the triple barrels. It gives you plus 55 attack and plus 10 armor. Oh, and I tried to get his size as accurately as possible, ish. Is he too short? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just make him slightly higher. What about his head? And the rest of him? Alrighty then. Yeah. At first I was thinking about giving him an aura, but then I thought, nah. What do you guys think you should? Probably not. I think he's fine just the way he is. What do you think? Does he look just like Ratchet? By the way, now you can even change some of his moves, like create mines, send like these buzzsaws going through the ground or something. Oh, and just like his mini turret glove, you can create turrets.
Party on! This looks like a job for the big guns.
Cool, huh? Now, if you ask me, I still like the robots better. Now, if you want a different type of attack, you can also choose Wild Style, where you shoot that out instead of the bullets.
Hey man, I'm up for whatever.
Yeah, it sounds sort of like him. Maybe not 100%, but close enough. It's the closest thing to Ratchet's voice I could find. Bounty Hunter. I really got to get that one. I bet it'll look cool with him. I bet it'll do cool too. Danger Zone, huh?
Let's go!
Interesting. You can also do the spin around thing if you want. And you can switch between these different abilities anytime you want. Gives you more of a variety. Oh, and then Master Charge Shot.
Sorry it had to go down that way, dudes.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? But I still like the gunsling in it, the rapid fire attack. It's basically the equivalent of the Rhino. Sort of. Either way, what do you think? Did I do a good job with Ratchet? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, well, that's not all. Here's another classic character. One that you may also seem familiar with. I'm just going to show him to you right now. Let's do this. Can't keep up.
You can't handle the light.
Yeah, I know. I could have chosen a better catchphrase. I want. Sadly, there is no catchphrase that turns into "can't keep up," because that's what I want to make him say. But sadly, he can't. As you can tell, Jak is a life bazooker. First, I was debating on his element at first, because he has his light and dark forms. I always thought he was more life-ish. What do you think? And wasn't sure which class to pick from at first. After seeing his morph gun, I decided to go with bazooker. Now, allow me to give you a better look at him. Maybe if I take away the aura.
Yeah!
Wasn't sure which voice to pick for him at first. As you can tell, I tried to make it look like as much as classic outfit as possible, only without the sleeves. Oh, and see the hair? I tried to make it look as much like him as possible. This is the best I could do. Now, see the goggles there? Yeah, I tried to match it as much as possible. Look at this is pretty much like the most generic face I could find for Jak, I think. So yeah. Oh, and as for the morph gun, this was the closest thing I could find to it, sorta. So, yeah, what do you think? Now, if you don't believe me, just take a look at the other bazooka weapons. Some of them are a little too big and misshaped. At first I thought this one might be sort of a good match, then I thought this one is more of a match. So yeah, after doing some debating, this one seems to be the best match for his morph gun so far. There's a couple others I am trying to unlock. So far, this might be the best match. And so yeah. Fires rockets. Now I know Jak's morph gun fires many different things, but it does work as a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher for one of its uses. Now for this one, I've actually been debating between the poison pestilence, I hope I didn't mispronounce that, or the Master Divine Bloom. Now there's the target overhead shot and the drop bomb that explodes when close to enemies or times out, aka birthday present. Squish the ground in front of you. Can't wait to try that out. But I need to get a bazooka sensei first. So far the rocket jump one seems best.
Dude, we're back.
Oops. At least, as far as I know, the morph gun has at least 2 different explosive attacks, if not more.
Did you see me totally waste those guys?
Let's see, grenades or rockets, and the supernova. Let's take a look at this jump here.
Rocket jump! You can't handle the light.
Yeah. And now for this vine thing. Here's what appeals to me. First, he lights up for a brief moment as the planes come on the ground, and he gains a temporary speed boost after he uses that attack. Kind of like how a certain type of eco increases your speed.
Okay, maybe just a few tweaks.
At first I was thinking, maybe this. Seems to match at first, but then I thought, I'll go with the vines instead. Now, I have seen the death battle, and I have seen a little bit of gameplay, but I haven't actually played any of the Jak and Daxter games yet. But I am planning on it. Just recently, I've been to one of those special retro game stores, and I found all 3 Jak and Daxter games at a very reasonable price, only like $8 each, more or less. I haven't gotten them yet. But I am planning on getting them soon. Hey, did you see him flex? Never seen him do that before, actually. Like I was saying, I'm thinking about getting those 3 Jak and Daxter games soon, like the trilogy. I'm pretty sure there are more than 3. Like there's the racing thing, the Final Frontier, but the original trilogy. Yeah, that's the ones I'm planning on getting. Do I have any classic Ratchet Clank games? Yeah, so I already showed you Up Your Arsenal. I also have Going Commando. Now, for those of you who are wondering, do I have this may not be entirely related somewhat. Do I have any classic Spyro or Crash games? Actually, yes, I have Enter the Dragonfly for GameCube, The Wrath of Cortex for GameCube, and Crash Nitro Kart for Xbox. I also have a couple of Spyro Game Boy Advanced games like Season of Ice and Attack the Rhinox. And I also have the Crash Super Pack, the one with the orange one that comes with Crash, the racing one, and Crash 2 or 3. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look at it again. I just thought you guys wanted to know that. So yeah, I actually have become interested in retro gaming, mostly from watching the Angry Video Game Nerd. Right? Well, tell me what you guys think. Did I do a good job with these guys? Like, is there anything you guys want me to do with them? Like I remember in Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal, there was this obstacle course and this big battle arena where you had to battle a bunch of enemies. Like, do you guys want me to do that with Ratchet? Like, make him do the Chaos obstacle course game show thing, and and do one of those enemy battle arenas to reenact a classic Ratchet and Clank thing. You guys want me to do that? Let me know. Well, I guess that's all I have for you today, guys. Bye. Hey.